So Ranchi gave us a Virat Kohli masterclass. Running towards the MS Dhoni pavilion, Virat Kohli completed his 52nd ODI century and 83rd in international cricket. Ranchi also gave us a brilliant 100-run partnership between Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. They continued where they left in Sydney, and of course we witnessed Rohit Sharma's half century as well. A brilliant bowling performances by Kuldeep Yadav and Harshit Rana. India won the match by 17 runs. Took a 1-0 lead in this 3-match series, and we will talk about the 5 talking points from this Ranchi ODI and what to look forward to in Raipur when the team arrives tomorrow for the second ODI. Devashishda, you were there on the field clicking photographs of Virat Kohli. We saw a fan breaching security, jumping the fences, coming and touching Virat Kohli's feet. Explain me the entire knock, right from Virat Kohli walking down the stairs to him showing his bat to the entire stadium and walking towards the dressing room, towards the pavilion amid a standing ovation.
Yeah, obviously, what an occasion for the fans here in Ranchi to witness such a knock from the star batter. The moment Yashasvi Jaiswal got out, the entire crowd were cheering Virat Kohli, and then the manner in which he paced his innings, taking on the attack against the Proteas bowlers, and the way he shaped the innings. I think it's a way of learning for the youngsters, and that is why he is so special. And then when the moment he reached a milestone, obviously that jump by Virat Kohli, that itself shows that he was so eager to get to that milestone of and get to that 100. We saw him scoring that 100 in that 50 over World Cup in Wankhede Stadium in the presence of Sachin Tendulkar.
Yes.
And yes, unfortunately, Mahendra Singh Dhoni was not there last night, but
His pavilion
obviously-
was there.
Absolutely, and he would have been the happiest person because
They took him for a dinner, and
Yes.
and the question that is going viral on social media कि माही भाई ने क्या खिलाया?
लिट्टी चोखा खिलाया।
The power of Litti Chokha in Ranchi for that century.
But jokes apart, but I think he was brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And one thing I would like to say, Shubhain, is that Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma for 50 overs game to remain popular.
Yes.
You need these two star batters. Means
50,000 crowd inside.
I'm talking about a global perspective. You see, we saw a test match which ended in Guwahati. The last 3 days there were hardly 2,000, 3,000 fans watching the test match. But obviously, Ashes will always be a full house or a marquee series. But so clearly, I think
India West Indies such a low
absolutely
turnout.
for 50 overs game, you need two of the best ambassadors of the game, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. And that is what we witnessed. You witnessed in Sydney,
Yes.
and today it was the fans here in Ranchi to witness what a masterpiece from Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma.
Absolutely, and a lot of fans are asking about his fitness because there were a couple of instances where team physio Kamlesh Jain walked towards him, gave him a bit of a quick back massage during his knock. But Sitanshu Kotak in the press conference did confirm that there is nothing to worry about. His fit, and there's just after when a player plays after such a long, there are some moments where he has to battle the pain also. But battling pain, we witnessed a Virat Kohli masterclass, vintage Virat Kohli, and even in the press conference when I asked Sitanshu Kotak, there are so much chatter around his long-term future. Sitanshu Kotak, the Indian batting coach, he was pretty clear in his answer that why is there even a chat about his long-term future? 2027 World Cup is still 2 years away, but let these legends bat, let these legends enjoy their game. They are enjoying their game, and as long as they are scoring runs, they are firing all cylinders, they are fit, they are hungry for more. There's no need to talk about their long-term future, and I think that should put every speculation around their long-term future to rest. But again, 52nd ODI 100. 83rd international 100, and that's what vintage Virat Kohli is all about, chasing milestone, chasing hundreds and making India win again. But coming from a success point Virat Kohli, but there was a couple of failures as well. Yes, Ruturaj Gaikwad, Dewald Brevis struck a stunner and no batter could have done anything. But we have to talk about Yashasvi Jaiswal now. The left arm angle, the left arm pacers, Marco Jansen in the test series here today as well with against a left arm pacer. Even in the past, we have seen Yashasvi Jaiswal giving away his wicket to the left arm pacers. He won't get many opportunities
See,
like this.
obviously, and Yashasvi Jaiswal need to learn one thing. Means obviously, you cannot see. Uh, Marco Jansen clearly had this psychological edge
Hmm.
since that Test series, that first Test match at Eden Gardens, and so by being aggressive, by being over the top, or by trying to make a point, you are leading to your own downfall. Means at times you need to just play out the Marco Jansen over.
Hmm.
Yashasvi Jaiswal is too talented a batter to let go these opportunities, and it's a huge opportunity for Yashasvi
Right.
Jaiswal. The three-match ODIs means obviously
With Shubman out.
yes, with Shubman out, and this could perhaps be a great opportunity to impress the selectors, influence the selectors, and tick the boxes. And
Hmm.
I think it's a letdown. The manner in which he got out, he started the knock
With a
well.
four.
Yes, he was very positive, and then all of a sudden you play that shot.
Hmm.
And this is not the first time he has gone out in this manner, in a similar manner in last few matches. So definitely, I hope Shitanshu Kota, batting coach, and Gautam Gambhir sit with him. They have been discussing with him. We saw during the practice session as well. But
And he
it's
has a guide like Rohit Sharma as well. Even during the
absolutely,
practice sessions, Devashish,
absolutely.
the photos that you shared, that Rohit Sharma having long chats with animated chats with Yashasvi, making him understand a few, going by hand gestures, making him understand the bat flow, how his bat can come, how his feet movement can be against certain deliveries. So he has a guide like Rohit Sharma at the other end, and
And
when
and
you get settled in, you can score quick runs.
absolutely, that the biggest example is Virat Kohli and Rohit
Hmm.
Sharma. See, Rohit, yes, obviously Tony Georgie
Ha,
got that,
one
he could have
at one.
gone at one. But then after that, the way he paced his
Hmm.
innings, that is something, and he was batting at the other end.
Hmm.
So, who better than, and who he reckons as his elder brother? So, I think Yashasvi Jaiswal has missed a golden opportunity because it was a perfect batting track.
Hmm.
Everyone who got a start went on to go make a big score, be it a Rahul, be it a Virat, be it a Rohit. So, I think Yashasvi Jaiswal, the sooner he will learn, means obviously there will be times when a bowler will have their tails up,
Yeah,
will have a psychological edge, having dismissed him. But that doesn't mean that you need to be on top of him. Means
right.
obviously you play out
You
those
have to
overs.
put your ego aside and
Exactly, exactly.
play
You
him
have to
out.
play him out, and then there are other bowlers who you can capitalize on.
Right.
So I think hopefully Yashasvi Jaiswal will learn, because he's already a regular in T20
He-
format. He's a
In test format.
test format as well. But this is one format I think he's such a talented player that he can get into any format. So I think hopefully he gets going in Raipur. Subhayan.
Devash is the one player that keeps on squandering his chances is Prasidh Krishna as well. Today we saw a really fiery spell from Harshit Rana. He looked like he wants something to prove to the critics after so much controversy, criticism, rumors around him. There are talks that Gautam Gambhir prefers him, but when he's stepping on the field, it feels like Harshit Rana is out there to prove himself, his credentials. And today also, the new ball spell was really, really good. I was talking to one commentator. I won't name him since he's contracted with the broadcasters, but he did say that I have seen quite a lot of spells, but Harshit has a natural in swinger. But to see him bowl that out swinger also, he's working hard on his skills, and he's still a youngster. So let's give him that chance, that time to flourish. And in South African conditions, under lights, Harshit Rana can be a really, really handful bowler with his head to deck skills. But at the same time, you have someone like a Prasidh Krishna who has all the materials, but somehow when it comes to match situations, he fails to impress. Be it in test format, be it now here.
The biggest worry for concern for Prasad Krishna, which I feel, is his consistency. Means obviously he started today also. He did start well, but all of a sudden he was erring his lane,
Hmm.
bowling at two sides of the stumps, and it was not helping him. And obviously the South African batters were able to hit out. So this is something that he needs to learn. And remember, he is brought into the side at the expense of someone like Akashdeep,
Hmm.
who has done well. So I think there will be competition, and when Jasprit Bumrah or a Mohammad
Mohammad
Siraj
Siraj,
comes
yes,
back,
exactly.
he will hardly get an opportunity to play in that get an opportunity in the 11. So yes, you might argue, the critics might argue that it was the dew was a factor. It was difficult for the bowlers to use the soft ball. But having said that, these are all professional cricketers,
Yeah,
and they should be up for it.
absolutely. But one talking about the positive in the bowling department, we mentioned Harshit Rana, but another player who deserves a mention now is Kuldeep Yadav. Bowling with the due, picking up those two crucial wickets in Marco Jansen and Matthew Britske. Otherwise, this game would have been long ended and in the favor of South African team. But Kuldeep Yadav continues to impress, and I think all the talks that whether Kuldeep deserves a spot, can you play a bowling all rounder there, can you play someone like a Varun Chakravarti there? I think in ODI format, this debate should end now.
Yeah, absolutely, and hopefully Gautam Gambhir and the team management realizes that, because they were the ones who did not play him in England.
Hmm.
He did not get an opportunity to play any single Test match in
Right.
England, and there was a lot of talks about Kuldeep not getting an opportunity. But since he came to India and that West Indies series, and now this series, the recently concluded series in South Africa, yes, when it comes to numbers, the wicket column, he has not picked so many wickets.
Right.
But then obviously we know what a match winner he is, and as you rightly said, that crucial over where he got both Marco Jansen and Britske, and South Africa at that point of time was 228 for 7, and
Yes.
all of a sudden you let South Africa go past that 300
300
total.
mark.
So I think this is something that the Indian team management will be thinking about. Perhaps Kuldeep Yadav is a certainty,
Hmm.
and then you pick your other bowlers.
Of course, Kuldeep and Jasprit Bumrah, two bowlers. Whenever Bumrah is available, he's there to give you those wickets. And of course, when Hardik Pandya comes into the mix post the IPL in ODI format, then he will also be one of the certainties and one big factor with the ball as well. So yeah, credit to Kuldeep Yadav, credit to Arshdeep Singh the way he bowled the last over, the way Corbin Bosch was going. It felt like this match is still hanging in balance, but credit to shout out to Arshdeep as well to finish the game strongly, and that is where his T20 skill set came in, wide Yorkers and the change of pace came in. But Debashish Dar, now the caravan moves to Raipur. Second ODI, again a small venue like Ranchi. You will have a sellout crowd for Virat and Rohit. What are you expecting? You are expecting another masterclass by Roko?
Yeah, I am expecting a rather run fist in Ranchi, in Raipur as
Raipur.
well.
Good
Obviously,
batting deck.
good batting deck, and so again, and the best part for Indian team is that both your star batters are enjoying the moment, enjoying every beat. Means be it a Virat, be it a Rohit, and given the last few months, when I think it is the best part is that they are relishing. They are relishing. They are enjoying every beat. So that is
And
that
they
all.
want to silence their critics. And when the egos of such big players get hurt, when it is pinched continuously by social media, chatter, etc., they will say no. We'll have to answer it now.
Yeah, absolutely, and it will be. And I think talking about the South Africans, I think they showed it that they can make a match of it. 349 means most of the teams will
Give up.
give up, but South Africa, and they bat right till number 10. So I think, and see, they did not have Lungi Ngidi playing this match. Yes, when Kagishwar Rabada will come in. So I think South Africa are taking the small steps in the right direction. Obviously, they will be hosting the 2027
Yes.
World Cup at their own backyard. And see, even if they lose this series, but the manner in which they played in that game against in Ranchi, I think that will augur well for the Proteas going forward.
And if we talk about the South African team, they had a top order collapse, but despite that, they came back pretty strongly. The lower middle order, Deval Brevis started it. Matthew Britske supported him, continued that run fest, boundary fest. Marco Jansen joined him, and his
Tony Dizorzi.
Tony Dizorzi with a very important knock. I think Marco Jansen's batting has been one of the biggest positives for South Africa from this tour. He has been a very good, very potent bowler all through his years. But he did mention your story, your photograph tonight in the press conference, saying that I am pretty sure Virat remembers him. It was a 20-minute bowling drill. After that, Ravi
Yes.
Shastri called them for another session to ask them to come tomorrow as well. And Virat enjoyed batting against them then also, and I am pretty sure he's enjoying that challenge to face him in international cricket now. So it's a good camaraderie. Someone who as a 17-year-old bowled to Virat Kohli at the Johannesburg Centurion Nets. From there to come out there and perform like this in front of Virat Kohli, I think. And this is not the first time Jansen is playing against Kohli, but his batting, as I said, is going through the
Improve
roof,
leaps and bounds.
going through the
Yes.
roof right now. But yeah, now all eyes will be on Raipur. Whether India can seal the deal there, make it 2-0, take the unassailable lead, and ensure that the series is in the bag. And as we said before the start of this match as well, Gautam Gambhir and the team management would first want to seal this series. They can't afford
Absolutely.
another series defeat after what happened in the test format. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the coverage here from Ranchi. Do hit the like button. Do share your opinions on how you celebrated Virat's century, how you celebrated that partnership between Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Drop your comments down below. Hit the like button. Share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel for continuous on-ground coverage, not only for from cricket but from other sports as well. Thank you so much for joining, and over and out from Ranchi.